Hey guys, so I'm going to do at each sign, how do they feel about you, how do they view you, and what do they want between you romantically. I'm going to write down the start of each sign as I go down through them. I will either put it in the description or in the comments. If you want the timestamps for your sign, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Mars. I think Mars plays more into love than what Mars is. It's what pisses those off, but it is also it can be what would take an interest in what or gets or keeps her interest in romantically. So I will. So for if you know that in your natal chart, just keep that in mind. Maybe read that sign for whatever placement you're interested in. Okay, so we're going to go from Aries down through to Pisces. Okay. How does this person feel about, view, and want? How does this person feel about Aries? How does Aries person feel about them? How does this person feel about them? View them, and what do they want between them romantically? Six of Cups. How does this person view Aries? Justice. What does this person want between them? The World. Five of Swords on the bottom. Okay, how does this person feel about Aries? Six of Cups. I will clarify. This I'm getting a past person with this Six of Cups and the World about what they want. Let me clarify the Six of Cups for how they feel about Aries. Got Nine of Wands with the Queen of Swords. I gotta get a move on with my life. This person thinks of you sweetly, almost a naivety to you. They think about sweet times, maybe from the past. But I feel like maybe those feelings are just from the past. Like this isn't something that is current, but they do think back on good times. How do they view you? Justice card. You could be going through either a court system. This person feels they view you as weighing your options, or maybe you've gone back and forth with this person. Clarify this justice. Clarify this justice on how they view Aries. Clarify this justice. How do you view Aries? Judgment. Oh, yeah, first, a lot of you, I'm getting a legal case or legal matters, karmic situations, karmic endings. They're waiting on a judgment either from you or around the situation. I got the world and the judgment. There's something that happened between you two that is what they want between you. The world. This is you got two major arcana, justice and the world. The world. Some people see it as a celebration. For me, I have seen it for like physical birth. This person could want. I'm getting an ending here. This person feels like things are coming to an end between you. They don't see you changing your mind, but they do look back. Whenever they think back on good times. If they're, whenever I clarified that that Six of Cups, I got the Knight of Wands. That's if there's something between you two that's got you going back and forth, or something in the legal system that they're mad. There could be a possibility of them being upset because they want to go back to good times and it's just not happening for whatever reason. Okay. All right. I'm going to Taurus. Taurus, we're going to go 8. Okay. How does this person feel? How does Taurus's person feel about them, view them? What do they want from them? Okay. Chariot on the bottom. For how they feel about you. Strength and the Star came out, both major arcana. That's how they feel about you, how they view you. King of Wands. What do they want between you? Four of Cups. How does this person feel about you? This person they're holding back. It is hard for them to hold back. I see distance between you two. They're holding back to heal. With the Strength card and this King of Wands, there could have how they view King of Wands. With the Strength, with the King of Wands, I'm almost getting like the Iron Fist ordeal. You know what I'm saying? The King of Wands, when in balance, is, you know, the go-getter, and he's a great leader. He's kind of, you know, got playful banter and stuff like that, but he can also take things too far, and I think that might be something that's kind of playing in here. What they want between you is they're kind of just wanting to just leave it be for now. They're not willing to accept or take any chit chat, any plans, they're kind of just wanting to keep their distance, honestly. And I feel like this person is they're keeping to themselves because it's almost like they feel safer with the distance right now. Yeah. Taurus, that's I didn't have to it's pretty cut and dry here. That's just where it is. I'm sorry I was no longer reading, but you know, the cards, they tell you what you need to hear. There's a lot of blue in this card. Like I said, there could have been an extreme version of that King of Wands is maybe, you know, said too much, went too much. He went the extra mile, a little too much. He went a little too far, and the person is just kind of like, hey, give me the distance. It's hard dealing with you. It's, you know, taking all of their strength to deal with this person, but it's also taking strength to hold back. So that's kind of what I'm getting for Taurus. Okay. Sorry, it was pretty cut and dry. Okay, Gemini. Going to go with 14 minutes. For Gemini. How does Gemini's person feel about them, view them, and what between them romantically? Gemini's person feel about them? What does Gemini's person feel about them? What's the Gemini's person? How does Gemini's person feel about them? They don't know. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles. How do they view them? How does Gemini's person view them? What does Gemini's, what does Gemini's person want between them? Okay. Death, on the bottom, that doesn't mean like literal death. Death means into something new starts. It's a transformation, not a literal death. Okay. How does this person feel about you? Okay. I got Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Pentacles. How does this person feel about you? I'm going to put it this way. Okay. That was how they feel about you. How do they view you? It came out Ten of Swords with Ten of Cups. Okay. And then what do they want between you? Four of Cups. Okay. How do they feel about you? I was really getting this energy of, I don't freaking know. Okay. There's some kind of transformation, either going from bad to good or good to bad, and maybe it's a whole mix of both. How do they feel about you? I feel like this person, they're just kind of leaving it up to chance. I don't see any strong feelings. But if things were to turn for the better, that they would be okay. I don't think that they feel like there's a chance of it coming. They view you as Ten of Swords. There's a sense of betrayal around family stability, obviously a relationship. Someone here feels like what they want is for a cup. This person feels like, whatever was theirs is gone now. It's I'm kind of getting the Adele song. We could have had it all. You had my heart and soul, and you played me to the beat. Somebody feels like whatever happened there's an ending, and there's nothing that's going to change it. That one came out pretty cut and dry as well. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Cancer, going to go 19 minutes. How does Cancer's person feel about and view them? What between them? They view them. What do they want between them? Okay, how do they feel about you? Death. How do they view you? Queen of Swords. Where do they want? Eight of Pentacles. The Fool and the Ten of Cups tried to come out, but I'm not going to take also that Knight of Wands, but I always take the first one that lays down because I feel like that's the one that tries to come out the most. That's the most prominent one to me that as a reader. Okay, how do they feel about you? This one's pretty cut and dry too. Death. I don't know. This isn't like a literal death. This is about transformation. Things, one part of a situation ending and a new part beginning. I feel like the Cancer, how they view you, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, she's not cold-hearted. She's, you know, she has her hand. She said, you know, come to me, like we can talk. However, you fuck me. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. If you fuck me over, I will cut you off. I don't know what the situation here is, but whatever it is, they want forward movement. I'm going to clarify that. Clarify this. Well, I guess as in maybe a new start with that Fool and the Ten of Cups. I'll take that as, because it tried to come out with that Eight of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. They're stressed out about this. Maybe you try to end things and you are kind of in this Queen of Swords energy. It could be making them nervous. And it could almost like maybe flight, but they definitely want forward movement. They want communication. I do feel like if you don't reach out, they will eventually. Okay. Around the situation of however that is for you. Okay. Okay. We're going to Leo. We're going to do 23 minutes. How does Leo's person feel about them, view them? One between them. Feel about them, view them. How do they feel about you? Nine of Pentacles. How do they view you? The Star. What do they want between you? Seven of Pentacles. How do they feel about you? This person wants a stable offer, commitment. they view you as a star. That's also my wish card. They see you as, you could be an Aquarius. They view you as beautiful, healing, almost a wish. What do they want between you? With the Seven of Pentacles, you see how he's watching, all these pentacles. That's, money, resources, all that, and it's growing on this bush, and he's looking at it, and I feel like what this person wants between you is they view you, as, like I described in the star. They're willing to take their time. They're willing to, they see you as an investment that is worthwhile, they see you as an investment, and they are willing to put the resources in to enhance whatever this is between you. They could see you as healing, the spotlight somehow. They might not be telling you this, or they're being very strategic around this. Whatever is, they're very willing to take their time and get to, either if this is get to know you, to work through problems, if this is long term. They see you as astounding, beautiful, a wish, healing. I've got a lot of yellow here. Solar plexus. Are you very confident? Obviously, that's Leo. Leo, yellow. That's solar plexus chakra. Or, yeah, Leo, sun, and you know what I'm saying? Sun, Leo, solar plexus. That was pretty cut and dry. So I'm liking these cut and dry readings. Okay, so we're going on to Virgo. We're starting at 28 minutes. How does the Virgo's person feel about confusion between them? How do they feel about you? 7 of Swords. How do they view you? 3 of Swords. What do they want between you? Page of Cups. 7 of Swords. Lying, stealing, cheat. 3 of Swords is heartbreak. How does this person view you? I don't know if there was some kind of betrayal here. There was some kind of betrayal here, and honestly I think this person just either wants to apologize for the wrong or they want you to apologize. There was a lot of hurt here. There was a lot of hurt, a lot of backstabbing, betrayal going on here. I hope if this is your reading, I hope that's totally up to you whether or not you want to accept or offer this. Which I would hope if this was you would apologize for that wrongdoing and try to make it right. That one is also pretty cut and dry. No need for clarification. Give me 1 second. I need to use the restroom, so I'm going to be right back.